Hello everyone, welcome to this new video of Alfawise U20. In this one we are going to review the prints that are done with Alfawise U20. But these prints are the ones that came within the SD card of this 3D printer. We have 14 of them, which is the highest number that I see in one of the SD cards that factory came, like directly came from the company. So basically we are going to take a look at each of these printed objects and see how good are they or not. Second video that's gonna come after this one is going to be a review of this 3D printer itself as a machine. Let's start with one of our first prints which I did with this printer. So this one is called halfbridge. It's around 55 minutes to print entirely. You can see the slope of the print, and this is a 70-degree segment that is away from the ground. And as you can see, Alfawise U20 did a great job. If you take a very close look, these regions are okay, but when it comes to 70 degree, there's a little bit sagging defect occurred in here. And as you can see, the numbers are readable, the quality is pretty good. However, you can see there's this region in here which is a little bit bad because there was a writing underneath and couldn't do a good job with this one. Our second object is pineapple. This takes 2 hours and 36 minutes to 3D print. The surface details are very obviously seen and it's pretty beautiful job. This is a really good quality. It can be a very good gift to someone. This is Confucius. So Confucius takes 16 hours and 42 minutes to complete totally. Since I need to sleep in my bed, what I did is unplug this 3D printer at this height. So let me come close. So as you can see, there's this, when I unplug the printer, it stopped at this region. When I plug it back the other day, basically it made a great job to continue. But you can see this line in here where we get a little bit of a shift. I don't think that's a shift, but again, that's a visible section where I has stopped the printer, but it's okay. I mean, not bad. You can see all these details, fingers, the beard, the eyes and everything. So this is pretty good. Hello, I am Confucius. This one is small scale. It takes 90 minutes to print the entire thing. It could have done better job. As you can see, there are a little bit defects in here and we have little bit corner problems in these sections, but I haven't seen them in the bigger objects. Okay, this is the bullet print. It takes 1 hour and 26 minutes to do this entirely. It did a pretty good job, and as you can see, it's a very smooth surface. Right now we are taking a look at the print called birds in our SD card, and these birds take 3 hours and 15 minutes to 3D print entirely. When the legs first came in, I feel a little bit creepy what's going on, but when the entire thing completed, these are really pretty birds actually. And again, as you can see, the layers are pretty nice. I mean, we are not able to see the layers that much obviously. Look at my finger. You can see my finger's skin, but you cannot see the layers that much in here. Printer did a good job with these birds. Again, when we look at underneath, these are happening because of the raft system that it uses. When you are removing the raft, it's damaging the underneath material. So this is Baymax, the soft robot that we are trying to 3D print with a non-soft material. And Baymax take 5 hours and 28 minutes to 3D print. In here, in this region, you can see a little bit oozing with the print. As you can see, this region, there's a little bit oozing in here, but by changing the retraction settings in the new prints, you can definitely do that. And the entire thing is, again, really good job. What's this? Yeah. And this is my favorite one. It did an awesome job. It's a Groot 3D print. A Groot take 11 hours and 52 minutes, simply 12 hours to 3D print the entire thing. Look at it. Its skin came out properly. Again, underneath the rough structure is seenable. Since this thing is printed without support, you can see these little bit sagging under its arm, these regions, but it's okay. It's a good job. I mean, imagine there's no place to get support and it's still printing properly. So this is a good job. Having a big fan to cool down the print right after it's deposited on the object is doing a great job. So basically cooling down is really important, and since Alfawise U20 put a giant fan in there, cooling is pretty good. However, that is causing lots of sound, which is disturbing if you are keeping your printer in an environment where you stay within. So as you can see, this is our happy Groot. This is one of the very impressive prints that I get from it. Look at these details. This is a pen container. It took 15 hours and 18 minutes to 3D print this entire thing. Again, you might realize there's this line in here where I stopped the 3D printer because I wanted to sleep in my room, and then the other day I came back and continued from where I left. Little shift occurred when I cut the print, but not too bad. This was the same thing with the confitures that we have. We have the line cut in here at the confitures, and we have the line cut in here with pen container. So there are lots of dragon sculptures. As you can see, there's one dragon in here. There are lots of flowers. This is the second dragon that we have, and this is the third dragon. So it's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are 3 dragons. No, 4 dragons around this pen container. This is the region where I stop the print, because when you stop the print, which means that you're cutting the electricity, whenever the nozzle stops, it melts that section. So this defect is caused by the stopping of the nozzle. If I were to not stop it, it will be okay. Let's look at the other object. This is the frog, and the frog has support structure underneath where I did a very bad job by cleaning it, and I also broke the legs of the frog, and these are the legs of the frog, the fingers of its leg. So be careful while you're trying to remove the support material from this object, because it's a little bit hard to remove and you need to be patient. Don't be like me. Actually, this is called travel frog, and it took 8 hours and 50 minutes to 3D print. Now we are moving to hard print, which take 6 hours and 8 minutes, and I really loved it. It's a real hard, not a fake hard, and there are these support materials again that I need to clean much properly. Again, this 3D printer made a great job with this hard print too, and when we take a close look, as you can see, again, it is really nice and layers are not that much visible, and I didn't sand any of these objects neither. So this one is the DNA helix print, which I'm really impressed by the bridges happening in here, and I prepared a bonus video for you guys where you saw it already. If you don't, you can see the link in the description below. And this takes 14 minutes to 3D print, and it is amazing because it's very simple and fun to watch, and it does the job in 14 minutes. We are moving into the last 2 objects. This object is called Huba, which take 8 hours and 8 minutes to 3D print entirely. This same thing comes within the SD card of CR10S, but you can only find Huba in the CR10S SD card. But inside the SD card Alfawise U20, you can find these 14 different prints. Even the top section where we have the hair is awesomely printed, and you can see the wings of it, ears and eyes and happy smile. So this is pretty impressive too. Now we are moving to our last print, which is character 1. If I remember correctly, this is the longest 3D print that comes within the SD card of this machine. It takes 17 hours, and as you can see, it's very beautiful. You can see the details in its is this a sword-like thing? I'm not sure, but there's something in here like snake head, and there's these details. We can see a giant belly of the guy and the beard. Again, I need to clean the support material inside his mouth. I don't know what is this character called. It's probably a relic or something historical, and if you know who is this guy, you can comment down below to inform us. And again, when we look at the behind of it, we can see the hair, and there's something hanging from his head and all these details. And when we look at the underneath, again, the rough did a good job, but it could be better with a proper alignment. Okay guys, this is the end of my video for reviewing the 3D prints that come within the SD card of Alfawise U20, and we directly 3D print them. They look awesome, they are very high quality, and I really love them, especially the groot where I put in the middle of my screen. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you can share this video in somewhere, that would be great, because I love you guys and I hope you guys love me too. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section down below so that we can chat over there. And if you want to know more about these prints and how to make these high quality 3D prints, don't forget to check out my Jura settings video.